Hi all, right, back with more Fields of Fire, Normandy campaign mission 4, Hill 192 offensive. This is my part 14. So this is Friday, and the first of me trying to get this mission finished. Whether we'll make it or not, we're halfway through turn 8. Yeah, it's possible. I'm kind of hopeful now. I've cleared other things up in the hope that I'm going to get this table, but right, anyway, we'll see as the day goes on. It's only 11ish in the mornings now, so we've got plenty of time, but if I get that time to sit and do this, I'll not get it completely. Okay, so we're halfway through. We're on the enemy higher HQ event phase, so let's just bash on with that. And kind of hope that we don't get one. Just looking back over things, what I finished last night. Felt a bit more relaxed after what had happened here. It does look like this is kind of pretty much done and dusted, really. It might still be able to get slightly involved. It might be better trying to just patch things up, because it does look like we're going to have a lot of stuff coming back in a sorry state, I think. Anyway, we'll see. We've got this. Looks like we've got this sorted out with the last mortar fire, and we're sitting here with the artillery fire. Hopefully, just going to call it down on the last few turns to stop that hill up there behind our secondary objective causing any trouble. And then this is bunkered towards this card. We ended up leaving that fire team there, but maybe if I can get him out the way, it'd be better. I think I was going to do something with him, wasn't I? And then I realised shift fire, or ceasefire away from that was a better plan with the initiative. Right, anyway. Okay, so let's move. Enemy high HQ event. There's not one. Good. Last thing we need now is a counter-attack. Although we've still got a couple of turns to go, a couple of draws of that to go. Right, enemy activity. Notice last time I was getting myself a bit muddled up with things. So what I'm going to do is, what's the best way to do it? Is mark the cards, I think, and then take the markers away as I complete the activity. I think that's probably the best way. So I'll mark all the cards that I've got an enemy on it. Okay, it looks like 6 cards we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is this guy here, and 6 there. This is ours. This is ours. This is ours. Yeah, this is potential contact. We've got 2 potential. Yeah, we've got 2 potential contacts. We've got this one and this one, but that is the last 2 that we're going to be bothering with, I think. But we've not been very lucky with the draws for that, so see if we can finish a wee bit luckier. I think that's everybody. Right, so they're the 6 cards, and once I've resolved an activity on that, I'll just take that little red cube away. So I'll number them at top, left, bottom, left to right, top to bottom, as I normally do. That's how I'm going to do everything, really. If it's not, if I'm making a decision, I need to randomise between these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So on a 6, we get a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this one here. He's in a bunker. He's paralysed as well, isn't he? Yeah, so paralysed, in a bunker, pinned. Okay. So he's pinned under cover on the same card as an opposing unit. So pretty sure it's the second one, isn't it? Pinned on the same card as the opposing unit and under cover. So on a 5, we get a 4. Might be rally, might be fall back. Pinned the same card as opposing unit under cover as fall back. Well, there you go. We're not going to lose that squad. Yeah. I mean, he is still. Yeah, so that's going to fall back. Yeah, so I was talking about the fact that would have, if we'd got to the capture segment, this would have got captured, wouldn't it? And that's why we took the two-step squad and sent it across instead of the assault team. So yeah, we're still firing on that bunker. That's that activity finished. Yeah. So the bunker's still facing that direction. We're still firing on it. Yeah. Okay. So that's the first one dealt with. So we've got 5 now to go. We get a 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it's the 2 up here in this bunker. They're unspotted. They are firing but not being fired upon. Yeah, well, I started randomising things. So the squad's a 1, the other one's a 2. So it's a 2, so it's a heavy machine gun, I want to say. They're both going to do the same thing though. And yeah, I was watching back this is kind of brutal actually. Kind of takes that bunker out of play, because I was thinking, yeah, we can just sit in that cover, sit in that bunker all day long, but because if they are not under fire and have a valid target on their PDF, they're going to either grenade attack or concentrate fire, and that's going to be an automatic what they're going to do. I mean, yeah, you still need to draw for that, but concentrate fire comes up quite often. You quite often get that. The crosshairs are pretty common. Yeah, I was starting to see I think the crosshairs are quite common, the burst symbols are quite common, whereas contact isn't so common and infiltrate isn't so common. Again, I haven't went and looked through them all and the randomness or what the percentage is and whatever. I'm sure somebody's probably done it, but just going through how my play's been. So he's not under fire but as a valid target on his PDF. That's correct. So he's going to concentrate fire, and once we've done that, the squad's going to do the same. Okay. Yeah, is this one about the tracking of ammo here? I think I'm going to still stick with the way I do it, but I do wonder about like using bazooka rounds at a time and then incoming. Maybe I should deal with them straight away. Thing is, I've got to make my mind up if I'm doing it one way or the other. Then I'm going to mark them off twice probably. I'll stick with it for now. So it's going to be a concentrate fire. He is a veteran unit. They're all veteran. So it's going to be a 3-card draw. Looking for crosshairs. No. Yes. No. So it's not critical, which is the one we want to try and avoid, because that then takes the bunker out of the game, you know. So it is a concentrated fire. I want to say this is just paralysed unit now, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I just need to... Well, we hadn't spotted these guys, but I'm under that bunker and it's pointing this way. So I need to watch that too. If I go in the bunkers too, obviously I can only fire in the direction of the bunker as well, so yeah, I hadn't quite maybe considered that completely. Right, and then the squad is going to do the same thing, so it's a 3-card draw as well because he's veteran. Looking for crosshairs for concentrate fire. That's a yes. There's a critical there. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have 2 concentrate fires, but one of them's going to be criticals, which is going to take the bunker out of the game. Right. So both the units does mean they use an extra point of ammo, but actually, I should have drawn an extra card. Well, I don't think it matters. I'm just going to leave it. I forgot I should have drawn an extra card because he's tripod mounted, didn't he? Well, you know what? I'll draw the extra card what would have happened is the tripod mounted machine gun would have got the crit, because it was the next card we drew. And I'll draw one more card, which is the reshuffle card. So they both would have critted. Well, that does matter, doesn't it? Because that means we're going to get an extra one, I think. Because, no, hang on. Maybe not there. Because what would it... The first card I drew for the second unit up there was the crosshairs, and that would have been the last card drawn from the heavy machine gun because of the tripod, and that was a crosshairs. That would have give them the critical hit, and then the actual squad 3 cards would have drawn 2 crosshairs as well, giving them a critical hit. There's 2 more cards. Target loses the benefit of cover. If the target unit is not under a cover marker, I'm not sure with that one, because it loses its benefit of cover if it's got cover. So the first crit would have done that. The second crit would have just done the same, wouldn't it? Well, I don't know. I get the feeling the second one, it wouldn't have added an extra concentrated fire, I don't think. Because the second bullet is, if the target unit is not under a cover marker, 2 concentrated fire markers are placed on it and both are counted in the NCM calculation. Yeah, see, there's nothing to say that if you got a crit a second time, that it would ignore the cover. Yeah, because the target, because he's still under the cover. It's just that we're ignoring it, or he's losing the benefit of it. You know what I think I might do is I might leave the extra concentrated fire there, because then I'm erring on the right side. But maybe a question to ask, or if I don't get around to it, I'll leave it there and maybe Andrew can pick that one up. You know, 2 crits on the same, 2 critical concentrate fires. How do you deal with that? Do they both just do the cover thing, and which means that it's not any benefit to the second one, or do they add an extra concentrated fire marker after the cover's been blown, if you like? I'll go with it that way, because that's like the worst case for me. I'm not sure though. I want to feel that I don't think that's how it would work, but we will leave it there and see. Right, so that's him done, or them done, should I say. So we've got, what, 4 to go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We've got 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy here, who's pinned and paralysed. Yeah, pinned under cover. That's what it is, grand. Well, actually, he's pinned under cover on the same card. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, maybe I shouldn't be coming back here all the time. It's extra work for me. I know I've got to go and look at it, because I can't remember all these things yet. So maybe some of you would. But the fact that I'm probably just be drawing, yeah, I could probably start just saying these things. You know what I'll do, unless it's a bit more interesting, something we've not done, I'll probably not come back to check this. I'll see. I've got in the habit of doing it. I might just carry on. So pinned on the same card and undercover. So it's that one there. So on a 5. There's a 3. Pinned on the same card, posing in undercover. 3. So he's going to attempt to rally. So it's a 1 card draw because he's green to try and remove the pin marker. He does not get rally. So, no. So that's him done. Right, we've got 3 more to do. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Hang on a sec. Right, where was I about to draw for the next one? I think. What was the last thing I drew for? Yeah, I drew a card that says cover. That was for a rally attempt for that guy. Right, okay. Let's try to get back on track. Right, so we are going to draw for the next one. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. And we get a 3. So that's this guy who's pinned. I think he's pinned undercover, isn't he? Yeah, he's in a bunker, Grant. That's why it's angled that way. So pinned undercover, he's not on the same card. Yeah, it's just pinned undercover. So it's on a 4. It's a 1. It's good with no action. I'd quite like to have him just fell back actually, but anyway. So it's no action, and we've got 2 to go. I'll take that one off. Right, yeah, so 1, 2 back there. We get a 1. So this is important. This is probably the most important one we've got left. So he's not pinned. He has got a pending fire mission on him. Right, so he's undercover. Why are we not firing back on that guy? We're firing on this guy on the card, that's why. Okay, so I think that's... What has he got? A squad and a mortar section. Right, well he's not pinned. Well, I need to randomise between the squad and the mortar section. So let's do squad as a 1. So it's a 2. So this is for the mortar section. I'm not sure what we're going to get here. So they're not on the same card. Not under that. Yeah, they're not under fire, but have a valid target. So it's going to be concentrated fire, isn't it? No, this is an interesting one then, because we're not under cover. There's no grenade attack opportunity for them. No. So not under fire, but as a valid target along the PDF. The thing with this is once the pendant fire mission goes off, these are just going to come off, aren't they? I've been here before. When was I here before? Was it the last turn? No. Or was that with somebody else? So their option is only going to be a concentrated fire. So again, I'm wasting my time, am I? There's nothing that can stop that pending fire mission from going off. So I'm as well just leaving that. Well, that means, hang on then, Grant. That means the AI, that means they can't do anything. But I don't think they would move away. I mean, in actual fact, no, they can do that, can't they? What I'm just avoiding here is the whole drawing of the cards, because, and in this case in particular, because we're going to have to randomise between all these units. I mean, it's not difficult to do, but and would the mortar section concentrate fire as well? It's got an H rating. You may attempt concentrated fire with any unpinned combat units with an S, A, AS or H VOF rating. Okay. Seems like something you wouldn't really want to do with your mortar when he's only got four rounds of ammunition, though. But well, here's another thought, Grant. You should do this to use up their ammo. So I kind of should have done it before. Concentrated fire markers removed when the site is subsequently lost due to smoke or incoming. Additional ammunition is not used in this case. Okay. Right, glad I read that then. So that's fine. Well, that's good, because the time before I started thinking, well, I should have done it because it might use their ammo. So I don't think I'm going to do anything with these two. Well, what they would be doing is attempting to concentrate fire. Let's just say they get results and they even get crits and whatever. Then once this comes off, which is not far away in the sequence, it's probably going to be the next part that we carry out. That's going to flip. They're not going to see out that card. They're going to lose line of sight, and the concentrate fire markers are going away, and it doesn't cost them any ammunition. So I'm going to skip by. I'm going to skip by them. And I'm not skipping by them. I think you can see what I'm saying. They would carry out concentrate fires that are pointless. So let's go with that. Right, and then, well, I've just got one more to go, Grant. So he is undercover. He's a squad. Yeah. I'm spotted. So he's going to... I'm not going to come back. It's the same one, isn't it? He's not under fire, but as a valid target on his PDF. He's going to concentrate fire as well. So he's a squad. He's veteran. He wants 3 cards. 3 card draw. Looking for crosshairs here. No. Okay. Right. Well, that was that. So he's not spent the extra point ammunition. Just remember, they too spent one extra ammunition, but I know there's 3 of them there, because that was like 2 of them critted. And yeah, that's why I've done it that way. Okay, hopefully that was okay. I think that's right. I think it was right not to bother with that. It's just a waste of time. Okay, we would have cycled through some cards, but we've got past this part of this game about the card situation. It's not a game that's bothering me so much. There are other games I've played that if I drew a card out of place, it would make me feel that I had to do something about it, but not so in this game. Although maybe some would say, well, you're a stickler for the rules, Grant, you should have went through that, you should have done it, but I'm getting stronger. Or weaker. Right. Okay. That's enemy activity. Done. Now, what is our activity level? Is it still heavily engaged? I believe it is. Because we've got an enemy on this card. And there's plenty of other VOFs on other cards with units. There's not a unit here, mind you, but there's plenty of others. Yeah, we're definitely heavily engaged. So capture any paralysed alert team alone a card with unpinned infantry units with a VOF rating from the opposing side. Right, have we not got another one? Yeah, no, it's this one here, Grant. It's the one we're just looking at, which now means you're not going to be heavily engaged, I think. So it's this guy here, isn't it? Yeah, and we managed to unpin this to be able to take that away as a guard. So we are going to capture that, aren't we? The fact that capture any paralysed alert team alone on a card. Yeah, he's alone. He's not got any friendlies with him, or he's not got any buddies with him. With an unpinned infantry unit with a VOF rating from the opposing side. And then we designate a guard step and remove guard and prisoner steps from play, placing the command display. So that's coming away. That cover marker will stay there. We'll still be firing on that cover marker. No, leave it there. The paralysed team, well, actually, are we taking that assault team? I think we are. I think it makes more sense. I mean, we could, yeah, because we don't want to break down the squad. So he's going away to guard that paralysed team, and he will be able to come back as line. Now these guys are all firing on this. It wasn't just the assault team. It's just how I've got things. It's not going to be with automatic weapons anymore. It's just going to be with small arms. But there's nothing on the card anyway. So basically all these guys are firing on that. I could probably sort it out a bit better, but I think it's fine. And this, at the moment, is still firing heavy weapons into this card, but that's about to change. Right, and then the other paralysed team went away. This, excuse me, is a paralysed team, but it's not got a German unit on it to be able to go and capture it. Okay, I think that's that. Right, and then retreat segment. Retreat any unpinned paralysed team under a VOF marker. No. I think any paralysed team is going to be pinned. This must be pinned, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so there's none of that. The paralysed team's in here, but they're pinned as well. Okay. Right, the AT combat and vehicle movement. Right, so fire mission update segment. So remove existing incoming markers first. So that comes away, and what that does is allow this guy to now fire out the card. So he's going to continue to fire like that. At the moment, though, and he stayed, which was good. He stayed all pinned, so he's firing with all pinned. We were firing back with small arms from that fire team, and then, well, actually, there's another incoming marker. Sorry. So when that comes off, is anything happen? Don't think so. No, you can't. They can't open up on it. Then they're pretty battered and bruised anyway. No. Okay. And then flip pending fire missions to their incoming side. So, and then what that does is prevent him now from being able to see out that card. So that comes away and that comes away. Okay. Yeah, and then next turn we've dealt with that card. That's good. I mean, then we can shift our fire onto that guy and just hold them down with the artillery fire, hopefully. Maybe even force them back or take them out, possibly. Right, that's fire mission update. Potential contacts. Right, here we go. So this could be a big part of this, because we've got one here and we've got one here. And these are the last two. Not the last two of the game. We've got two C's down the bottom here, but they are not. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be approached, and I definitely don't need to do it. I did double check again. It does say rows 2 and 3. Occupy and clear enemy forces the primary and secondary objectives, and clear row 2 and 3 of any enemy forces. So row 1 it does not matter about, and I think I'll just leave them. Well, I don't think I'm going to have the time or anything like that to do anything with them. So, okay. So we've got an A here and an A here. Now, we are not now at heavily engaged, are we? Pretty sure we're just engaged. As a reminder, engaged is 2 plus friendly or enemy occupied cards under VOF markers, and if it was heavily, we'd need one of those cards to have both friendly and enemy units. Well, we've definitely got 2 under. That's under a VOF, that's under a VOF. So there's 2 right away there. But there's no cards that have friendlies and enemies on them now, is there? No. Okay, so it is just engaged. So we're going to randomise. This is a 1, this is a 2, to see which one we check first. We get a 1, so it's going to be this one. And just glancing at this, engaged, and I think it might be, it's 5. Ooh, yuck. So for an A at engaged, it's 5 cards. That's a big jump. We had, what was 3 before, wasn't it? Right then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a contact marker on the left in the woods. So 5 cards, here we go. See if we can break this run of bad luck with these. No. Yes, and then as in no, but yes. Okay, that's a relief, and that was probably the more important one as well, because that's our primary objective. Right, so 5-card draw on this one though. So no chance of this happening now. Because we never drew one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. No. 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 Ah, yes. Oh, that was nice. It was nice to get a bit of a break. It's been a long time since we drew a no contact. So that's that guy away as well. Excellent. Okay, that makes me feel so much better now, I think. Because pretty sure stuff would have been coming in up here, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think we can relax a bit more now. I think it looks like we've got things covered. Barring the counter attack, I'm feeling comfortable now. Confident and the likes. Okay. That was potential contact. Update. Current activity. No, we're still the same. Is there any changes in any of our VOFs? I think we changed them as we dealt with things, didn't we? Yeah, we changed this when it came in. This changed. Yeah, it's fine. Right, so pinned recovery. Oh yeah, this is important. So remove pin markers from any vehicle or infantry units that are not under VOF. Right, all these guys here are not under VOF, so they're becoming unpinned. They're all in the foxholes. This is exposed. These are not. Is there anybody else? He's pinned, but he's under a VOF. This guy's pinned, but he's under a VOF. No, he's just exposed. Yeah, no, that's it. That's good. Okay, and then now on to combat. Right, so our guys first. No, because they're not under that fire. They're firing on the card. No, same thing there. No, right, this guy here, who would still kind of like to see survive because we've got this assault team. But anyway, what is he? He's plus. Hang on till I get a bit closer here. Closer to the action, I think. Let's stand up. Right, so +2 for the farm itself. +3 for the bunker. Oh no, we're not counting the bunker because of the critical concentrate fire. So +2 for the farm, +1 for being panned. That's +3 for them, and then -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +3 -5 is a -2, isn't it? And we're a little unsure if that extra concentrate fire should be there, but so it might be that it's only a -1, but we'll call it a -2 and see if there's any difference in the cards. -2 would be a hit, -1 would have been a hit as well, so it makes me feel okay that the fact that they're the same result. Right, and then he is just a paralysed team, so he's green. So a hit on a green, there he goes. Casualty. Damn. Right, no, don't take them off just now, Grant. So I need to remember. Pin marker goes away. He's a casualty under the bunker, basically. Yeah, I'll just leave the concentrate fires there to remind me that how much ammo we're taking away. It should be 2 ammo from each, shouldn't it? Well, there you go. That could have an effect on the second one as well then. No, because we still concentrate fires. The critical part doesn't matter, does it? No, that doesn't add up. Yeah, they both spent an extra point of ammo, basically. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, but... so next, our guys here is a fire team pinned, all pin fire. So +1 He's not under any cover, but the fire is +2, so it's a +3. Shuffle card, +3. There's a miss. So that's good. And we get to shuffle the deck, back in a sec. Yeah, I think that's all our guys, isn't it? So nothing getting fired at here. This is just firing on the card again. Nothing. Right, okay. So they're guys. Right, that's an important one up here. He's first to check, so he's got a -3. It's mortar fire, yeah, unfortunately. So 0 for the open field. There's not a wee -1 in the top. You're getting +1 for foxholes. And then -3. So it's a -2 for both of them. So we'll do the squad first and then the mortar section. So the squad on a -2. There's a pin. Damn. Right, I'll just do the other one just now. And the mortar section on a -2. There's a miss. Look at the cards that they could shoot. I just shuffled that deck as well. Right, well that was poor. Okay, so the mortar section didn't get touched. He got pinned. Yeah, and they're both still under the foxhole, so that's fine. Yeah, that could have been better. Right then. Right, who's next? They're not getting fired on. No. This guy here. +1 for the Orchard Grove, +1 for being pinned, and +3 for the bunker. So 3, 4, +5. Yeah, he's not gonna. So it's a +5 in total. That's a miss. So he's gonna remove his pin marker, which is kind of bad for that fire team. I think that's it for them then, isn't it? There's nothing else. No. The ones that were on the cards are all away. Okay. Right, ammo then. Let's make sure we get this right then. So, hang on, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got them 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I need to know what ones are what. Well, the mortar squad did not fire because it got smoked out, didn't it? And what is it? Is it a light machine gun team beside them? Yeah, it is. So he did not fire as well. This guy did fire. That's 3-1 platoon. So he's down to 4 left. And then I can't remember which one's which. That's 3-2, so that's the other one. So that's 1-2. So 1-2 fired. He did not concentrate fire, but he just fired once. He's got 2 ammo left. And these 2 guys both fired twice. So 3-2 platoon has only got 1 point ammo left. And the heavy machine gun team has only got 3 ammo left. Okay. And our heavy machine guns, because that's on the same side. Did we lose one? No. One's in here, which wasn't firing. One's down here. Yeah, because he's got very long range. Yeah, that was the point of that. Yeah. In fact, no. No, we'll get to that in a minute, actually. So the heavy machine gun teams did not fire. The first weapons, first light machine gun team. Where the heck's that? No. Where is it? Ah, it's here. That did not fire either. Our bazookas did not fire. No, there's no grenade misses or grenades. And our mortar section did not fire. Yeah, it's down here on its own. So that is that. Oh, no. We used our last mortar fire mission. Right. So we've got 2 artillery fire missions left. Well, we've got 2 and then we've got another 3 for the regimental cannon one. So we're fine with that. Okay, so clean up. Right, exposed markers can come off. There's maybe some of them scattered about. Yeah, they're all under the foxholes. Concentrate fire markers come off. That is a casualty under that bunker now. That's exposed markers. The doodads. Oh, hang on. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Evacuate casualties for casual collection points. No, there's none of them. We do have a couple of casualties on the map, but casualty collection points there. Then enemies find that cards without valid targets shift ceasefire. Well, that is going to happen because this is not a valid target anymore. He can only fire on that card, so that is going to stop him from firing completely. Crossfire is going to go away. Give me a second. Right, interruption. So that stops firing there. It's got nothing else to fire on. And this stops firing, however, it can shift fire onto this with automatic weapons. Yeah, that's right. And then that guy up there, I think he just goes away because he's nothing to fire. He's not getting any to fire at, and you just remove him and put a PC marker on the card or something like that, I think. Come the next activity check, anyway. Right, what about some other alterations in VOF PDFs or even some enemies? Well, this incoming is still going on there, so this guy cannot fire out that card. This is still small arms across to there. However, this is now not all pinned coming back. He's automatic weapons. Yeah, so we'll probably just get out there with that fire team, I think. And then I think the other three situations are we're firing on that card, we're firing on that card, we're firing on that card, and we just keep doing that until we get told differently. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so we can move on. We're on game turn 9, so only 2 turns to go, Grant, and surely things are easier to handle now, I would think. There's no more PC markers to worry about. This guy's kind of silenced now. We just need to move that out of the way and move that out of the way, and these two are kind of silenced, and then we can just keep pounding that with artillery and put some of this together, basically, I think. Yeah, because that's him now unpinned. That guy's still on his fire team's side. So I can't remember what he needs to rally first. But he can rally, he can draw for commands, then rally, then try and do stuff. So is he going to get activated? Yeah, the COHQ's here, isn't he? Yeah, so he's under the cover as well. So that's pretty good. Because he's green now, remember. So, not so good. 43 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll just cut that as a short part. Because there's some things I probably should do in between when I've got a break here. And yeah, I think we can still do this. Game turn 9. I'm sure we can zip through it in game turn 10. As long as we don't get a counter attack, I think it'll be fine. Okay, I'll be back later on today with hopefully finishing this mission. Fingers crossed. Okay, cheers.